This is one of my favorite episodes. I can't even articulate why I love this episode so much. I didn't even like the original story about Cinderella that much, like the original fairy tale, but they just took so many leeways with so many things and ran away with the happy ending and went so many good places with it that I just... This is the first episode that introduces Rumpelstiltskin as a character that doubles as another magical creature in a fairy tale. He acts as the fairy godmother after he kills Cinderella's for her wand. Ella will do literally anything to get out of her current life, so she makes a deal and gets her happily ever after. However, the price of that deal is her baby. Snow White and Prince Charming help Ella and Thomas capture Rumpelstiltskin so they can keep their baby, but with the deal broken, Thomas vanishes. Meanwhile, in Storybrooke, we meet Ashley, the 19-year-old maid at the inn who is about to have a baby. Her boyfriend is gone and no one thinks she can do it on her own, so she's being coerced into this deal where she gives her baby away. And Emma is hell-bent on stopping this. So she does, in exchange for Gold's wrath and also a favor that she owes him. Also, Ashley's boyfriend comes back because his dad was a douche canoe and made him abandon her when Sean really wanted to be there for Ashley and her baby. I can't even make a best of list for this episode because literally everything is the best. The central idea of this episode is motherhood and what it takes to be a mom and the right to be a mom and choosing to be a mom. And through this episode we highlight three mothers, Ashley, Emma, and Regina. Ashley desperately wants to keep her baby. She makes the active choice. She knows it's going to be difficult as hell, but she wants a baby and everything that goes with it. We have Emma, who has been in Ashley's shoes, or a pair that looks a lot like them, and she made the choice to give Henry up, and it's because she wanted him to have a life that she was not able to give him. It wasn't that she didn't love Henry, in fact it's the opposite. She loved him so much that she gave him away. Hell, the fact that she loves him is the why that she's in Storybrooke right now. And Emma admires the hell out of Ashley for sticking to her guns and knowing it's gonna be rough but doing it anyway, and that is why Emma is fighting so hard for Ashley to keep the baby. And then we have Regina, who made the choice to become a mother through adoption, but she's kind of missing out on one of the main things that Emma is talking about in her big speech to Ashley. You gotta grow up and you can't leave. Now, I know that parents need their time, their own me time away from their kids. Trust me, I know this. But there's a big difference between mom needs a day to herself, so I'm gonna set my 10-year-old up with a babysitter and it's gonna be all fine and everybody's gonna know what's happening. And hey, I have a council meeting until 5 p.m. like I do most Saturdays. Stay in the house by yourself and I'll be back then. Henry is 10. He's 10, and not only is he 10, but he has a history of running away across state lines with stolen credit cards. Look, I know there's urges and that they need to be met, but Regina, please try to think this through a little bit more before you rendezvous with your secret Irish lover for 8 hours and leave your 10-year-old at home when the woman that you don't want him to be around is still in town and your son is prone to doing this thing. Okay, rant is over. It's the only thing that bugs me in this episode, but at the same time it does such a good job of highlighting everything else in the episode that I don't even mind it that much, and it just makes me go, the f***, Regina, where's your logic? Anyway, this entire episode, the entire episode is so good and I love it to pieces. And every single Enchanted Forest outfit that we see is gorgeous. We set up this fantastic Emma versus Gold scenario that's gonna keep playing off of each other. We have some really kick-ass feminist moments. We get to see Emma a lot in her bra, which might contradict my previous feminist statement, but if it's her choice, then it's still kind of feminist, but at least I'm self-aware enough to admit that it's kind of contradictory. And I'm gonna leave you with one final question, and that is, what the hell does Rumpelstiltskin want with all these kids? Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on Monday. Loud movie going on in the room next to me, and it's so loud. I would like it to not be loud.